Da, 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 making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La da da da, oh oh oh, la da da da, oh oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love.
I stopped sharing by accident. What's up, you guys?
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. What's up? I am going to share the coolest thing right now. You guys need to check this out.
I love these.
The Nutcracker performances are tomorrow night and Sunday afternoon
in Christiansburg.
Yes, I bet you are, Eamon. I have seen you. I did not. Wow. Okay. Well,
on Dancer, on Prancer, on Sally. We got to get on out of here and head for the Tennessee Valley. Sally, you hadn't heard about Sally? Good friend of Rudolph here.
Let's hurry! 3, 2, 1. It's the 14th annual Christmas.
No.
Is this live?
Wait a minute, Bam! Wait!
That's Wendy Birch. I love her.
You really quick? You are the greatest shopper I've ever seen. Oh my gosh! You start. And I don't speak English.
Are you mailing a Christmas gift? No. Say yes anyhow for camera.
I'm Jewish. I celebrate Hanukkah.
Are you mailing a Hanukkah gift?
No.
Okay. Hanukkah gift. So anyhow, you get the idea. You can mail things around the clock here.
One of the really cool activities that you can do here, there's also tubing, there's mystical worlds, Santa Claus is here, we're having fun. Full story on the Weather Network, watch out!
You gonna eat it?
Yeah, there he goes. Yeah.
Okay.
One way to do a turkey call is with this gobbler, and it has a little diaphragm in it that
This is R-rated.
allows the air to vibrate. You should try that.
Okay, go ahead. I want to see this. No. That just wasn't right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would you like to find under the mistletoe this Christmas?
You, baby.
I can't believe you'd say that.
Can't say that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Right?
Good.
Okay, here we go.
I mean,
Woo! Welcome to Rag House Crew. We are live. What's up, everybody? Yeah.
We're here. Let's go.
A little bit of Christmas spirit there. Make sure you're not afraid to comment. We are here in studio live, virtual, of course. We're playing it safe. And would everybody like to introduce themselves?
Who wants to go first is the question.
We'll go from the
my
top.
name's Kathleen Pandelli. And I'll be doing entertainment tonight along with my co-hosts, Fredo and Austin.
Yeah.
What's up? So yeah, my name is Fredo Cervantes. Of course, the people that have been watching know who we are now, but we're going to be bringing you guys some very interesting stuff. And right now I got a lot of things, but I know right above me, I got April, and across from me on that side, there's the one and only Austin right there.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Austin here. I'm going to be giving you a couple gaming news here and there, but we're going to have a good time tonight. I'm excited. I love the virtual aesthetic going on. We got an awesome background, awesome awesome April over there. Everything's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great show. Can't wait.
Very cool. And we're missing Rick. Rick will be on sports, but we have a little video from him. And again, don't be afraid to comment. We want to hear your comments and your
Don't be
everything
afraid.
else.
Don't be afraid.
Exactly. We're going to have a giveaway by Whole Life Soap, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But before we go any further, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Hotbox Vintage.
Hi, I'm Delilah, and I own Hotbox Vintage in South Pasadena, California. At Hotbox, our goal is curating vintage pieces that you can't live without. Our collection includes everything from the 1940s to even the early 2000s. What excites us is eclectic and unconventional styles, since there's no one-size-fits-all approach to fashion. Hotbox is priced for accessibility so that literally anyone can discover some vintage gems of their own. Plus, it's sustainable. Find us on Instagram and use code RAGHOUSE at checkout for 20% off your first order at hotboxvintage.com.
That's right. Use promo code RAGHOUSE for 20% off. Jump on hotboxvintage.com. Support local, please. And here we go. All right. We got Fredo in the house with music, man.
Yeah, you know what time it is. It is time for Fredo Spotlight. And guys, it's an amazing time right now. I know it's been quite some time that we have not gotten a chance to sit together, all of us. And I know the first time, it's been a while since Kathleen's been on board with us today. So now, we're going to talk a little bit about everything. So, Kathleen, I don't know if you remember the first time that we had the show on. There was a guy that I mentioned that goes by the name of Roddy Ricch.
Yes,
and
of course,
Roddy
of
Ricch.
course.
Yes, amazing artist, and that's someone who I kind of want to put a spotlight every time I possibly can, especially after what he did this past weekend on Saturday. It is the holiday season, guys. It is Christmas time, and he decided to get back, and not just get back small, but he get back big. He went humongous. I mean, let's first talk about what he gave back to the community of Compton. He had a toy drive, which lasted a few hours, and he helped out hundreds and hundreds of kids and family members with some toys. He's been one of the biggest success stories about 2020.
Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch, straight out of Compton, and he's only 22 years old. And to see someone age really care about his community and really give back. I mean, one of the things that really caught my eye was that there was a 2-mile line. Like, there was a line that was 2 miles long just for this toy drive. And, and one of the biggest things he did was just the way he showed up to the events. I mean, you can show up in a car, you can show up maybe on the boats, depending if you're near the beach. But this young guy, Roddy Ricch, showed up on the helicopter, guys. He showed up on the helicopter, and he called himself the Compton Santa Claus. Which now, if everybody wants to know, who the Compton Santa Claus is, it is a 22-year-old who decided to give back to his community, and that's Roddy Ricch, guys. If you guys ever, at 22 years old, do you think you'll be been holding a toy drive? And especially arriving in a goddamn helicopter.
I know,
No.
right?
I would have been more impressed if he came in a Mandalorian jetpack, like all.
Right. That would be
Maybe next year.
Next one.
Yeah.
What did you think, Austin?
I mean, at 22 years old, that was me a year ago, and about a year ago I was in the same place, but I was in college, sitting at my desk on my computer. So no, I really can't. I mean, it's crazy to think about what he can do even at 22 now, but imagine what he could do in the next couple of years if he wants to keep this toy drive going, Arrive on a helicopter this year, like April said, next year, show up on a jetpack, because they'll probably be existing by then, So
LA has been seeing jetpacks and their radar, supposedly. That's what the news is saying.
Yeah.
Now it's awesome that he's doing that. It's kind of like Top Dog Entertainment. They also do a toy drive every year in Compton as well. I don't know if you guys know who Top Dog is. It's with Kendrick Lamar and SZA, and
right.
They're
Well,
it's pretty cool. I love that they do that.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. And since we're on that whole thing, I have to say, Rag House, we did a collab with IE Hope Collective, and we were able to collect. This is just a little bit, you guys, of the of the stuff that we collected in one day. So we're going to talk more about that. Yeah, but I just wanted to throw that out. Sorry to interrupt, Fredo.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're talking here. I was just looking at my hand right there, being able to see it on the side. But by that,
that's okay.
Roddy, amazing guy. Roddy Ricch, amazing guy. He's another amazing guy. But there's another guy that kind of reminds me of him. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of the name A Boogie with a Hoodie. Do you guys know who that is?
No, but I love it.
Heard of him?
It
Yeah.
rings a bell a little bit.
No, but I will give you more information about this. So we're talking about another young rapper, A Boogie with the Hoodie, who's been coming up for the past 2-3 years or so. He's been coming up with a lot of great hits, which a lot of people know him. And he recently got in a big incident over the weekend in New Jersey, as he has been arrested and charged with gun charges. Apparently there was an issue outside of a club. I mean, right now, who the hell in the world wants to go to a club right now? I mean, there is a lot of people that want to be out and clubbing right now. But if you're gonna go out and club, please don't hit the car on your way out. And that's exactly what happened in this situation here, which A Boogie with the Hoodie was going with his crew of people, and there was a car that was leaving while they were also leaving. The car that was leaving kind of bumped into the front of the car as they were backing away. They both got out, argument, back and forth arguments. And the next thing you know, guns are out, gun shootings, everyone's running crazy. Then apparently they knew that it came from A Boogie with the Hoodie's crew people. And they actually went over to his home and arrested him. Not just him, but as well as his manager and his other buddies who were also that night.
The whole crew.
Caught up, what night it was for some of these people that were out there. But first of all, let me ask you guys a question. April, Austin, and the one and only Pandeli. Do you guys want to go to a club right now?
Are we what?
Club right now and maybe, go out right now? Because I don't know. I mean, I'm wondering, why are they at a club in the first place?
No thanks.
No,
Outside
I
bad.
would
Outside
not.
dangerous.
Yeah. Outside bad.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of places that it's just normal. My fiance John, he went out to Florida and he said there were places like it was just normal. People were out, eating. There's so I guess it all depends where you're at, really. But no,
That's true. Where was he at actually? Like what city or what
in
state?
New Jersey. Yeah, it's in New Jersey. Yeah, Newark, New Jersey. So that's over there, East Coast, New York, Philly area. I'm guessing out there. I mean, it's pretty bad. I mean, the state of New York itself is pretty bad already.
Yeah,
and I know
exactly.
Yeah.
area as well. So, but of course, people are always going to try to find a way to still have some fun. I mean, everyone seems like they've been locked up for almost 10 months already. It seems like it's going to be like,
and it's going to be longer. It's going to be.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's only going to get worse, and it seems like it's only going to get worse. But hopefully we do see. I mean, we got 2 more weeks of 2020. Who knows what's going to happen in the last 2 weeks? And maybe 2021 might be a better year for everybody.
You mean 2020 part 2? Come on now.
Don't say that. Knock on wood.
Sorry.
Killed it right now. Yeah.
Thanks, Austin, for the mood killing over here, Austin.
No problem.
Anytime, right? Anytime. But what talking about mood killing here, I mean, Snoop Dogg literally killed the mood of Cardi B. Cardi B is upset at the comments that Snoop Dogg had to say about her and her type of lyrics. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard the song called WAP. W-A-P. It's a very
what?
Say that again?
I haven't heard of it.
Girl,
I know.
Wait, I missed it. What happened?
I haven't heard the new song. I've heard of Shakira's new song, Latina.
I mean,
I heard Shakira's new song. I'm gonna check it out today.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm probably
you should check it out though.
Okay.
When you're alone, not with your child.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that is the reason why she's getting, she's been getting a lot of backlash over this song. This song came out maybe a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago. The song came out, video very explicit. There's a lot of things, and especially the lyrics itself. I don't even feel comfortable repeating some of the lyrics. Kathleen, I'm pretty sure you know the song.
What's it called? WAP?
WAP, W-A-P.
Okay.
And it's an acronym for something.
Oh, well, what is it? What's the acronym? What is it?
Kathleen, do you mind explaining?
No, I'm not gonna.
No, let me think of an acronym of WAP. WHIP.
April, you're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get it. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay. It says WAP clean version. Hey.
Well, no, you have to listen to the explicit version to know what that stands for.
Yes. Just look at the video. Plain and simple.
Go ahead, play it.
Yeah.
Is it? And it's with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. Go ahead and yeah.
So in this case, Cardi B, Snoop Dogg really took I don't know where to side on this situation, because Snoop is talking about certain things, and you kind of have Offset. Offset is married to Cardi B, which Offset is part of the Migos, another group as well here in the music business. But Offset came to defense in his own wife, and he said, how can you go to YouTube and see people shoot videos with guns and talk about drugs and killing, but then a girl cannot talk about, that type of stuff. So to me, I kind of see it. He's kind of right. How can people actually shoot a music video and show guns, drugs, sex, and all this stuff, but a girl cannot, kind of express her way in whatever way she wants to do it? I think she has the right to kind of express her way, because music and artists, any artist in any business, they use this platform in a way to express themselves, and that's what I don't think people should have something to say about it. But Snoop was not the only person to say something about this. Even our new vice president and Kamala Harris, she has something to say about that. A few weeks ago when the video came out, she was like, "That's not how the woman should be talking about stuff." Blah 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 blah. Because it was pretty bad. I
can pull it up right now. There's a little ad before, but should I pull it up, you guys, or no?
Yeah, right now, do it. What we're talking
All right.
about.
Let's see. There's a little ad before it, but let's see.
Love and devotion.
We'll wait for the ad, and then we'll see what's up.
Now you're gonna see what we're talking about, guys. Check this out.
But first, and also Snoop Dogg shouldn't have anything to say, because his videos back in the day were just as bad.
Right.
That's true. Let's check this out. Huh. I want that fountain.
I want that house.
Oh.
I said certified free, 7 days a week, wet and gushy, make that pull out game.
That's not what she says though.
Yeah, you dealing with some wet and gushy. Bring a bucket and a mop.
Oh, okay.
Got for this wet and gushy. Beat it up, baby, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this cookie right in your face. Tap your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride.
All right.
That's enough of that.
And it only gets worse, girl.
Okay, that was a little taste. Now, okay, so see, I've seen a little bit.
But that at least gives us, the understanding about what we're talking about here. And Kathleen, you made a good point when you was like, well, look at Snoop's old stuff and even some of his not old stuff, and he does a lot of things too as well, so I don't think no artist should be pointing anything out about any other artist about how to express themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm guessing this is just something he might maybe not like her. This might be something personal, who knows, but it seems like it. But go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say it could also be that he's getting older too, So when you get older, grandpas their minds change and they're like, no, this is not how women should be.
He woke up on the wrong side of bed that day. He just woke up on the wrong side of bed.
I think you're right. I think he doesn't have anything going on right now. He needed a little bit of
He woke up and chose violence. That's what he chose.
No, but I'm serious. I think because I haven't heard about Snoop in a while, so he's just like, well, I want to make a comment so I can be heard.
Yeah.
He need a little attention.
Yeah, I mean, there's a 20-year difference. I mean, Snoop Dogg is 49 years old right now, and Cardi B is 29. You know, that's crazy because I'm 29, so me and Cardi B are the same age.
Yeah, Fredo, baby man.
No, not Fredo. Cardi B is 29.
Oh no, yeah,
Cardi B's 29.
That's crazy.
Cardi B is 29. So
She looks young.
I mean, there's an age difference, but who knows? You know, at the end of the day, Offset, her husband said she's a grown woman. She can speak the way she wants. And I guess I stand behind Offset.
All right.
Agreed.
If you guys have any comments about that.
Yeah, you know, fill in the comments, and that is Fredo's spotlight for this week.
Yeah, good job, Fredo. Oh my goodness, you're the best. I love this. I need some more. What are these called? Sound bites or whatever. So if you guys have any comments, jump on in and let us know. Tell us about that video, Cardi B. I just saw a little bit. I can't wait till after this. I'm going to watch the whole thing with my son. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Of course not. So
Bump it up.
We're missing Rick.
Because April, you're going to be riding down the freeway with the song on now.
I bet you I will. If you're not like Snoop Dogg and you're not complaining, then you're trying to be young still. And so you blast those things with your windows rolled down. So now it is time for Rick in sports. And we miss Rick, so here we go.
Hey everyone, it's Rick Niedermeyer with Raghouse Live. I'm coming to you with your sports, and we're going to go over the NBA's preseason power rankings. The top tier is pretty much the 10 teams I think are going to make the playoffs for sure. Without further ado, let's get right into this. And Fredo, I hope you are paying attention because I'm going to definitely want your opinion. And we've reached the top 10 of the NBA's power rankings for their season coming up. The Lakers, no surprise, defending NBA champions, 17-time champs, are the number one team. They've got the two best players in the NBA in LeBron James and Anthony Davis, sitting at 1-2 in the players' power rankings. Milwaukee sitting at number 2 with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Those three are arguably the three best players in the NBA. But the number 5 team, Dallas Mavericks, they've got a player by the name of Luka Doncic. Now, if you haven't heard of Luka, you need to watch basketball. He averaged nearly a triple-double last season. He leads the Dallas Mavericks in everything, and he's coming for the MVP award. I think he's going to win it this year. I think this is going to be his coming out party, as a lot of teams weren't really sure about him. A lot of fans don't really know about Luka after watching last season with Luka and what he was doing. They know who Luka is now. And I think Luka Doncic will be the MVP this year. They have Kristaps Porzingis, who is a great big man who could stretch the floor playing 4 and 5, the center and the power forward spot. He can shoot the three. He's 7'3". He could reach the rim standing up without jumping. So he's hard to guard because he can shoot over anybody in the NBA. I think the only person he really can't shoot over technically is Taco Fall, because Taco Fall's like 7'7", 7'6". He's really, really tall. But Kristaps Porzingis could be the best big man in the NBA. I think he could be better than Anthony Davis. I'm not saying he is. Again, he is not better than Anthony Davis, but he has all the tools to make himself be the best big man in the NBA. Notably in this top 10, I've got the Los Angeles Clippers at the number 7 spot. They did lose Montrezl Harrell, who was their engine off the bench, who brought a lot of energy defensively and offensively. I've got the Toronto Raptors at 9, and I've got the Philadelphia 76ers sitting at the 8 spot. They did get better with picking up some of the players and getting rid of some of the players that they did. They got some more shooters. They're able to stretch the floor a little bit more. And the Portland Trailblazers round out the top 10 because they're always good, and they're, as you saw last season against the Lakers, they'll push the best team in basketball. The surprise here, I actually am going to go out on a limb with, like I said, with my MVP award going. In my opinion, it's probably going to go to Luka this season. That's my pick. My pick for the most improved player, though, Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. Now, Kemba Walker, who signed last offseason, is supposed to be their number one. He's supposed to be their superstar. Jason Tatum is a solid number 2. He's a superstar as well. Gordon Hayward left. He went to Charlotte. So they don't have a number 3 scorer technically. Jaylen Brown, this is going to be his coming out season. Kemba Walker's still nursing injury, so he's not even 100%. So they're going to need somebody to take over the scoring load in the backcourt for Kemba Walker. And that's going to be Jaylen Brown, I think. And Jaylen Brown is going to be the most improved player. He's probably going to be an all-star this year. And so, yeah, there you have it, folks. Those are my top 30. That's how I rank the 30 teams in the NBA. Those are a couple of the votes a couple of the awards that I think are going to be big storylines this year. So what do you guys think is going to happen this coming NBA season? Remember, it starts on December 22nd with the Golden State Warriors and the Brooklyn Nets squaring off in the first game of the regular season.
All right. Okay, that's Rick. Now, Fredo, can you see us? Can you see us, Fredo?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so that was Rick. So what do you have to say about Rick's comments there for the NBA? You and Austin.
Go ahead, Austin.
I mean, so one thing I noticed that he had in the top 10 was Portland at 10th. And not being too big of a basketball watcher, I kind of agree with him because I've always seen Portland in the playoffs. They're a consistent team, and they've always pushed teams to the limits. True. Fredo, looks like you disagree with me. Go ahead, Fredo. Go off on me.
Yeah. So let me start with this. First of all, I didn't get a chance on my end. I know I'm pretty sure everyone else got a chance to see it, but I couldn't see the video on my end. So I didn't. I don't know. I heard he said 10. 10 for Portland.
Yeah.
Is he freaking kidding me? 10? Really? Portland got to at least be. I mean, they're at least a top 5 team. I mean, no disrespect to a lot of the other teams out there, but I mean, Portland has been proving it for the past few years, and they're going to be a top 4, 5, 6 team at the very least. But leaving them out of the playoffs, I mean, that's unbelievable, Rick. I need one-on-one with you right here because I gotta let you know about Damian Lillard. You know, when it's Dame time, it's Dame time. And you know, Damian Lillard is no joke to be messing around with. So
that is true. Damian Lillard is
so
a force
Austin, did you agree with that or?
So not much I agree with putting them 10th, but I do agree that they're a consistent team. Like I said, you know, they do make the playoffs often. One thing that surprised me though was he had Luka winning MVP. That kind of surprised me a little bit because, you know, yeah, everyone talks a lot about Luka, but Steph Curry's going to have a full season next year. Klay Thompson could be returning also. Kevin Durant's coming back as well. There's a lot of options there that they can work with. So, I mean, Luka as a safety pick could be something. I mean, I don't imagine him not finishing in top 5 of MVP voting, but I definitely can't see him winning the award. Not just yet. You know, I think he needs more team around him first.
Yeah, you know what? There's a very surprising thing right now with Luka Doncic. I mean, Luka seems to be like everyone wants to invest every single dime they got on Luka Doncic because he is emerging into being a big star right now, being you know, coming into his 3rd, 4th year. I personally do believe he has a very great chance at winning the MVP this upcoming year because of just the excitement that he brings along. But it all depends on how well the team plays. Dallas is not much of a great team where, you know, they're going to be able to be maybe a top 5 team. They're maybe the 10th team or maybe 8th or 9th team. But Luka is a different type of talent. I personally, I've been following basketball for as long as I've been alive. And right now, lately, Luka Doncic has been a guy who I want to just and invest my money in because I know that man is going to be the next guy up in the league. And, you know, he's very, very good.
He's definitely someone
you ladies out there, April and Kathleen.
Oh, what about basketball? Go Lakers.
There you go.
Yeah. LA all day.
LA all day. Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, Austin.
So yeah, one thing I want to say about Luka was he's a player that you just want to see do well. He's kind of like the Mike Trout of basketball. The more I keep hearing about him, you know, because Mike Trout on the Angels, everyone wants him to go to the playoffs. Everyone wants him to have a ring, but it's about building the team around him first, which they're struggling with.
Right.
So I think if, like you said with Luka, give him a proper team to play around, everyone who works together and they can score and do everything both on offense and defense, you'll have a bona fide star in the making in Luka that he already is. Absolutely. I agree to that.
All right. And Rick, I'm sure is going to come back with a lot to say because I had to shorten that video because it was 7 minutes long. I think he had 30 teams. He was talking about the 30 teams from for 3 tiers. So Rick, we miss you, buddy. Thank you for that video. And now we have coming up, of course.
What's up, everybody? It's Austin. I'm going to be talking to you about gaming like always. Sorry, it's been a while since I actually put a video out. Things have been kind of hectic here on my end. But I want to talk about 3 things. So first, last time I was on a live show, I talked about how the PS5 and the Xbox Series X were really being hard to find and buy. And that situation has still been going on these last couple weeks. And even worse now with the holidays coming up and parents wanting to get their kids these new systems. So actually, I didn't tell this story. I'm not sure if I did, but on a live show. So when the PS5 first came out, my sister, she lives in Merced, California, in Central California. And her housemate, David, he wanted a PS5 on launch day. And so what he did was he couldn't get the PS5 online like everyone wanted to, whether it was through Walmart or GameStop or the PlayStation website. Instead, he went on the app OfferUp, found a deal for $850 for a PS4, which is technically like $350, $250 less than what most people are asking for. The asking price on eBay right now is around $1,000 or $1,100. And it's so funny. My sister called me that day and told me the story. She went to help him purchase it as the muscle. He said, "You're coming with me. We got to drive to Fresno. It's like an hour away. Grab your really big wrench you have." She's a really big wrench. He's like, "So you be the muscle. Look intimidating." So I can do that. That's fine.
Fresno, Bakersfield, all those.
Yes, you can understand why he needs some, some muscle. Keep in mind, my sister is 5'2". She's about 110 pounds. But she can beat my butt any day. Easy. She can run circles around me.
People are serious about these game things, man.
I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. I know that I follow this one account on Twitter where they they tell you when the PS5 is dropping on certain websites so we can go get them. And it's like 5 minutes into the drop, they're sold out from botters and resellers. And that's just terrible for the parents who want to give their kids a nice Christmas or the people who just want to get one already because they have the money they've been saving up and waiting for this day.
That sucks.
Or the people who bought 7 and then they triple the price and they sell.
Those are the worst people. Those are the worst people.
I saw that. Actually, it was one of my friends. He was like, "I have 3, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Oh,
exactly. Yeah."
And my son, I'm so glad my son's not asking for one of those. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So, yeah, that's been going on. But speaking of next-gen consoles, there's a game that came out just last week. Was it last week? What's today? Today's Monday? Yeah, last week. Yes. Yeah, last Thursday, the very, very hyped and very, very promoted Cyberpunk 2077. You might have seen commercials for it on TV with Keanu Reeves and other TV stations. It's a game set place in a sort of dystopian future. You take place in one city like Night City. Think of it like GTA 5 in the future with more to do and more of your own personal character you can evolve around. But one thing about the game was it was delayed 3 times upon release. Well, before release. So it was supposed to originally come out in October. Then they pushed it back to November. And now they pushed it back to last week. And then it got released. But it was met with all kinds of waves of criticism. No one was happy on day one. There was so many game-breaking.
Why though? I have to tell you. My son told me that kids his age, he's 14, right?
Yeah.
So you open up this game, you're waiting forever for it. You open it up, and all of a sudden you see these naked bodies because you start from scratch.
Yep,
literally
you build your own character. Yeah.
And I asked my God, you could see the man's downstairs and the women's downstairs. Yeah, he said, "Mom, you could see all the downstairs."
Mm-hmm.
So that's crazy.
Is it rated M for mature?
It is rated M for mature, but he has a lot of rated M for mature games, and they don't show any downstairs. So
yeah. So the thing about this game, I think they announced a year ago. On a Twitter account, they're talking about someone asked the question, "Can we, mess with everything downstairs?" And they said, "Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can. Of course you can."
Oh yeah, you could make it. Yeah, he said
you can go from
different
default
sizes
to bigger than default.
With the women too. With the women, he said, "Mom, and with the breasts, you can make them small or big." And I'm just like, "Well, yeah, everybody's different sizes." So.
Yeah. So it's weird that the game came out and it was delayed 3 times because they wanted to make the game perfect, but there was still game-breaking glitches and bugs. And what was probably the most hurtful of all to the fans of the game and people who were excited was the people who don't have a PS5 or an Xbox Series X or an amazing computer. They bought it on PS4 or Xbox One, the current generation, you could say, consoles. But the game on current gen just doesn't look right. It doesn't look finished. The graphics are terrible in some senses, and it really pissed a lot of people off. I had the game on PS4. I, for one,
You want to see it? You guys want to see it?
go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check it out.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Here's the trailer.
The trailer.
There is.
Value. Death. Facing. Staring it down. Johnny, I got you. Pressure's tanking.
It's neurogenic shock. He's dying.
V, you in there? Ah, my head. So what now?
Now, you find out what it is you need to do. A thing of beauty, I know. You've never backed down from anything in your life, even when you maybe should have. You go through Night City knowing a stray bullet could end you while hailing a cab. But that's never stopped you from taking action. You believe you cheated death. It is death that has cheated you. If you gotta kill, kill. If you gotta burn it all to the ground, then let it burn.
Gentlemen, I'm a ground asshole. Don't move.
Out of my house. No.
Will never fade away. What you did to me, I know. So how I find a way, but I think of beauty.
Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody or go down for all times in a blaze of glory?
Will never fade away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Cyberpunk 2077. It was announced a few years ago.
Forget this.
Yeah, Fredo couldn't handle it.
Oh, we lost Fredo in the middle.
He's like, no, not for me.
Oh man, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, there he is. Hey.
Hey, I'm right here.
We
Yeah,
thought you were just like, nope. You just left.
No. This is something happened with my freaking phone over here. Sorry.
So yeah, that was Cyberpunk. That was the trailer. As you can see, Keanu Reeves is in the game, but not as Keanu. He plays another character. I haven't gotten that far in the story yet to see who he is yet, but he's in it. But yeah, like I said, it's a lot of harsh criticisms. But what Cyberpunk did, which I appreciated, last night they released a statement on Twitter and all their social medias, a long essay basically saying how they apologize to their fans. They're sorry for all the bugs and things that have been going wrong, and they plan on fixing a lot of things in every single situation, whether it's PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Series X, or PC. They're going to update everything. They're going to do a huge ramp up. They're going to do their best to get an update out this week, as well as 2 massive updates, patches they call them, where they're going to improve the quality, they're going to improve the glitches, not improve glitches, but they're going to get rid of a lot of the main game-breaking glitches, and they're going to do their best to adhere to all the fans' needs and make sure they're listening to the fans, which is something that a lot of people care about these days in games, is they listen to what needs to be fixed and what doesn't need to be fixed. And so I really appreciate that. I mean, like I said, I have PS4. I can't complain. I'm just happy it's out finally. I'm not really taking graphics into consideration because I know I have not the best console. It's current gen. Now, I'm sure if I had it on my PC, when I get a PS5, one day it's going to look pristine and perfect.
Mhm.
But I'm just in it for the story. I love a good single player game. And I'm just, like I said, I'm happy it's out after being delayed for so long. So that's the only complaint I have. And I know that this is one of the biggest game releases of recent years because they announced it a few years ago, in 2013, they first announced it for CD Projekt Red. Yeah, and CD Projekt
time.
And CD Projekt Red, they love taking their time on games, but it's always a few months after where the game becomes how amazing it is. Their last big game was The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which The Witcher, as we know, if you have a Netflix account, has a Netflix series, and that's based on the books, which have 3 video games now. And The Witcher 3 was Game of the Year when it came out. It took a while for it to become Game of the Year, but when they fixed everything, it's one of the best games of all time. I got a lot of friends, a lot of people who say it's like one of their favorite games of all time to play. They can get lost for hours in it. And so I'm expecting give Cyberpunk a few weeks, a few months, wait till the new year, and then check it out again. And you're going to fall in love with it, I'm guessing. I know I'm just a fan of everything the way it looks. I'm a huge fan of open maps. So it's just a giant map you can drive around on. So that's Cyberpunk 2077 for you. That's what's been going on.
But I think it's cool. Game. Yeah, the trailer right now, that was intense. It made me want to play it. It made me want to cruise around inside. Like, it's kind of scary because I get that feeling like, ooh, I want to be in there. That's scary.
It's really weird, because like your character, you have like implants and chips, and you're like half robot basically, and so you can like scan anyone on the streets when you're walking around. Like you can scan.
That's crazy.
The attention to detail is perfect because you're walking on the streets of Night City. You press a button and you scan a citizen who's like at like a noodle shop or something, and it gives you a name. It gives you if they're in a gang that they're affiliated with. It gives you if they're wanted. But every person has a certain name, and everyone has a role in the game, and that's something I love.
Are those just random? Because you said it's a 1-person game, so are those actual people?
No.
Oh, it's just inside the story.
Yeah, they're called NPCs. Non-playable characters. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
got it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
they're
cool.
just characters in the game, but they all have their own name. They all have a backstory. I'm sure of it. They all have a voice, which is awesome. And so that's just it's one of the biggest games of the year to come out, and everyone's looking forward to it. People are disappointed, but in the end, you gotta give it time. Not everything's perfect.
Kathleen, how would your character be? Would she be? I don't even know how. I think I might. Can you be you could be a boy too, right?
You can choose in the beginning. You can choose your gender. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I have no idea. Like, I've never thought of that, of like creating my own video game character. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Mario Kart, so Toad is my
That's beautiful. I love it. So yeah, that's Cyberpunk. And now the last thing I want to talk about is something I've been really interested in for the last, I want to say 3-4 weeks. It's Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah.
So on the gaming streaming website, on the gaming streaming website Twitch, there's been a massive revolution, I guess you could say, in the Pokemon unboxing opening packs series. And so if you were a fan of the original show from 1999 in the early 2000s, you might know they had a trading card game series. Yeah, so Fredo, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And so let's say you want to buy what they call a booster box. It's a box of 36 packs of 10 cards. If you want to buy original 1999 sealed set mint condition, you got to go on eBay and pay upwards of $50,000 for that box. But the thing is, every card in that box is worth at least $500. So you're bound to get your money back. But if you find like a Charizard, a card that's kind of shiny a little bit, you're going to make even more money. It's so crazy. So this last week on Twitch, they had Pokemon Week, where one streamer every day for 7 days opened up a certain box, whether it was an original set, it was like the Aquatico set, or even this current set, Vivid Voltage, which came out like a month ago. And everyone's just opening cards, and a lot of streamers are giving money to these people who are opening the pack, saying, hey, I'll give you $1,000. Every card in this pack I want sent to me. I said, okay, that's fine. It's a good way of getting your money back. And it's a good way of also helping people out and giving them added to their collection. And so me digging in the rabbit hole that I did in the last 3 weeks, I went on eBay and I bought 19 packs of Vivid Voltage, the current set. 19 packs. I did an opening on my Twitch stream last Saturday or Sunday, and I opened a lot of cards. I opened up about technically 200 cards, and I found one card in my first pack. Actually, it's crazy. This is a holographic Rayquaza card. You can't really see it. I put it in this sleeve, you see, and if you hit on the light right, it shines on this art area. And if I can get it appraised by an official appraiser by mailing it in and paying like $10 or even more, and it's, let's say it's in perfect mint condition, what they call a PSA 10. This card can sell for upwards of $200 to even maybe $500.
That's
just this one card. So in total, I spent like $50 on the 19 packs, and I got my money back with just this card right here.
That's if I was your girlfriend, I would like hold that hostage.
Wait, so how many cards do you have again? You said.
So
where do you live?
Yeah, if I want to get all my cards appraised, I can send in 20 cards for $10 a card to get them appraised all at one time. And so this is my cards I want to get appraised. This is my stack.
Whoa!
So we got like a lot of cards.
Oh, you have them all in sleeves?
Yeah, all the important ones are sleeved. Yeah. And so that's what's important, is keep them in good condition. But what's even crazy is when I dug into this rabbit hole, I thought, wait a minute, I had Pokemon cards as a kid, and I had them in a binder, sleeved. And I remember I put them in a box, and I put that box in my attic. And so I told my dad, like, Dad, you gotta check this out. So I showed him everything on eBay. I gave him a whole rundown of what's going on in the world. And he's like, okay, let's go get them. Hopped in the attic.
Wow.
You found these bad boys.
Oh, look what I found. Oh, there it is.
Awesome.
My Pokemon cards. Look at
Oh my god.
Look
How
at
much
these
are
bad
those
boys.
worth?
These ain't worth crap, actually. Yeah. The most expensive card. The most expensive card, if it's in good condition, would be this one right here. This is my Charmander right there. If I get appraised and it's in decent condition, I could probably make a few $100, maybe $1,000 off of it. My sister, one of the other ones,
yeah.
Some of these cards are in Spanish.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Oh, so it's not worth anything else.
They're phonies.
Not much phone is more.
Spanish. How do you say Pokemon in Spanish?
My neighbor, his daughter Haley, had a whole stack and just gave us all the cards. So like right here, this is a Rhydon. But if you look at that, if it focuses a little bit, it says Cornada. It's not supposed to say Cornada. That's not a move. So no, it's all in Spanish. Like like it's supposed to say resistance. It says resistencia. That's resistance in Spanish. So
right.
Yeah, you see
Hey,
what I'm talking
you
about.
probably bought this in Mexico or in T-shirt.
Yeah. So I got lucky that my Charmander, the expensive card, that one right there, that's in English.
You got Snorlax? You got Snorlax in there?
I think I might actually. Hang on.
I don't know anything about Pokemon.
Man, I remember those Pokemon days. I used to be that kid too.
Exactly. Yeah, everyone was that kid with at least a couple of them. Yeah. It was crazy back then, but now, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, there's a huge resurgence in them, and now everyone's opening them, everyone's buying them. So I told myself when I get a job, whenever that day comes,
It'll come soon.
yeah, I'm gonna look into some Pokemon cards and open them. I know that I asked for my sister. She said, "What do you want for Christmas?" I said, Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards.
Yeah. So I got she bought me 8. She bought me 8 packs. I'm gonna be opening on Christmas Day.
Wow.
So that should be a good time. So yeah, that's all I have today for gaming.
Can you put one of those so you can open it like on this?
Oh, absolutely.
Or do you want to do it on your Twitch?
I will save one just for you guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all these cards, man.
Do they come with gum?
What? They come with gum? No, these are not baseball cards. No. No.
Sorry.
I have a collection of those too. Don't worry. I have a big collection of those. Yeah. So,
Well, my fiance has Kiss cards. You remember, you guys know the band Kiss, right?
Yeah.
Well, when I was in kindergarten, and I'm 47, so that was a long time ago. And then we have Garbage Pail Kids, Garbage Pail Kid cards somewhere in there. But those Pokemon cards are awesome because they have those little cool things. I want the one in Spanish that says Cornada.
I'll get it to you. I will not miss it. Trust me, you can have it. I will not miss that for a second. So yeah, that's everything I got for you guys for gaming. Thanks for listening.
All right.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So now we have Wake Up Kathleen.
It's me, Kathleen. Entertainment here. I want to start off with I don't know if you guys know who Selena is. April, I know you know. Y'all know, right? You gotta know. Right?
I know Selena because she's old. Like me.
Well, she was a singer back in the day who passed away sadly in 1995. But she was a Spanish singer crossing over to English, but didn't really get to do that. But anyways, Netflix made a series of her and it was awesome. Did any of you guys get to see it?
I did.
I saw some clips of it. Yeah.
I have not seen it yet. That's on my watch list.
It's good. I liked it. There was a lot of, backlash. Of course, I think even with the J-Lo movie, people didn't like J-Lo being her or anything like that. But
that's the only part of Selena that I know is that J-Lo part. The J-Lo movie. That's my Selena view right there.
Yeah, I know. I think this one's you're gonna get some. It's gonna take some getting used to, but I liked it. It was a lot of new information about her that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So one thing I liked about I want to kind of drew me into it was the person playing Selena, Christian Serratos. She's amazing because I grew up with her on Ned's Declassified School Survival on Nickelodeon. And then I see her pop up on The Walking Dead also. Yeah. And now she's playing Selena. Like every role gets bigger and bigger.
Exactly.
I'm so happy to see it too. Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to check it out also, just because of her.
Well, I think she does a good job.
I have to say, Kathleen, you're going to kill me, but they had one job. They only had one job, you guys, her family, to throw this series out. And I think they did really bad. I watched the whole thing and I tried so hard, but it seems like it's there. I mean, there's some good parts. Like I think they did a good reflection on how hard it is to create. Like she wasn't just an overnight star. The dad was, he had the whip and it was a family affair. And they busted their butt, but it seemed like it was more focused on the dad and the brother. And then Selena's just there like, oh, okay, whatever you guys want me to do. And, they talk about how strong of a personality she had and that she was very strong. And in that, I didn't get that character. I didn't get that in the series. And I did watch the whole thing because I was trying to give him a chance. I was trying to give it a chance. I was really bummed out and I'm really mad because I was just hoping for a good story. They had one job and I don't think they pulled it off.
I think it helps not to have high expectations with something like that, But yeah, same. I mean, it was more on the band. It should have been like Selena y los Dinos series. That way, we can get like, okay, it was more about the band and how they all came out, how they all came about. But yeah, it's a hit or miss. But there was backlash on that.
It was a miss, right? Seems like it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are
like hitting it out.
Now it makes me think, April. Like I probably don't even want to watch it and give them a rating and give them a review.
You should. And
you should watch it, yeah.
Yeah, you should. And for a Netflix series, it should have been better.
How many episodes is it? How many episodes?
8 or 8.
I think so, yeah.
But it's not done. They stopped it right in the midst. So there's going to be
right now. It ended with how they meet Yolanda Saldivar.
It's coming out in parts, right? Like they released part 1. That's what it was.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm really mad, and it's just like the dad. I mean, Selena's 20, and he's still telling her what to do. She can't have a boyfriend. That kind of grossed me out too. But I was like,
easy.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's so weird how controlling he was over the whole family.
And they portrayed that, so maybe that's real. Maybe that's what they. But then I don't know. It was just like Selena was off in the corner, just like. Yeah. And I know she wasn't like that. I know she probably had a voice and everything. I didn't get that.
I didn't think of that. That's a good point of view. I didn't get that.
Yeah, so I'm really bummed out because I was super excited to see it.
To bring you guys in a more Christmassy spirit, Elf. Have you guys seen Elf with
Have I seen Elf? Come on now.
It's like every once a year.
Elf, Bad Santa. They're both like up there. I love watching both of them.
I actually haven't seen that movie. Don't judge me.
hey, I'm with you, Pandelli. I'm the same thing. I have not seen Bad Santa.
Need to see Bad Santa. Austin,
probably be on our list.
I've seen Bad Santa. I've seen Bad Santa.
That's good, right?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's like two parts, right? It's like 2 parts.
There's two bad Santas. Yeah.
Yeah, I have not seen either.
Wait, who is that with? That's with
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. That's good. You guys.
He's alright.
I know that's why like he's all right. So like I haven't really gotten to actually watch it.
But Alf, I've probably seen Alf like 20 million times throughout my whole
Right?
life. That movie's been
I
out.
love Alf.
I know, me too. And they did a virtual reunion yesterday, which was pretty cool. Like all of them came out in it. Will Ferrell, Zoe Deschanel, and they were doing it for a Democratic fundraiser for Georgia, I believe. And they went over the $40,000 limit or what their goal was.
Ooh.
That's good. That's good.
And also another virtual reunion was this for The Sopranos. They're gonna do that soon. Did you guys ever watch that?
No.
I
did not watch it either.
Don't judge.
I know that it was like considered at the time when it was on like one of the best shows in television.
Yeah.
Like of all time.
Was it like mid 90s?
It's like mid 90s to early 2000s.
2000s, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But I know the only thing I know about Sopranos is they got a lot of backlash for the ending. Like the last scene.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Part,
Yeah.
I saw was the
That's
ending.
the only thing I know about it. Yeah, that's the only thing I know about it.
Yeah, it ended like with a blank
Sopranos-
screen, right? Like they were having dinner and then just a blank screen and that's it.
Someone walks in, he looks up, and then it just cuts.
Right?
How dumb.
Who's the writer of that show? Who wrote that show? Who the hell in the world decided to end your series that way? Like seriously, man. I wonder who he is. Yeah, man, that show and Seinfeld remind me of each other. That show and Seinfeld remind me of each other just because I never seen none of those two. I mean, I probably seen reruns of Seinfeld, but never really paid attention to it. But yeah, those two shows.
I love Seinfeld. Oh my gosh.
I like Seinfeld a lot. I like Seinfeld.
Yeah, I've seen reruns. I've never really been a fan of it. Seen reruns. But
Yeah,
it,
that's
like,
me
it's
too.
kinda cool.
Yeah.
Well, the Sopranos will be having a virtual reunion as well on December 18th, just in case if you guys want to, they're going to be doing the scenes all over again. And they also have
a horrible ending.
Hopefully not. Maybe they're adding a new scene or something written by
maybe they might change.
There it is. That's what we needed. A new scene.
Exactly.
The missing scene, the scene that we never got a chance to see because the screen
The
went
scene
blank.
that everybody wants and they deserve.
Right.
Also, Blue Ivy, Beyonce and Jay-Z's daughter, Blue Ivy Carter. She's going to be the youngest person to ever be nominated for a Grammy. She's 8 years old.
What?
You guys was it for? I mean, I don't know if you heard the song.
I was going to say, I don't think I've heard of a Blue Ivy song. So
Yeah, I know. It's actually a Beyonce song. It's called Brown Skin Girl, but Blue Ivy does the little chorus for it. She sings in it. So, do you think it's a reach?
What's that?
Do you think it's a reach?
Yeah, I think just a little bit. Here, should we check it out really quick?
Yeah.
You guys want to see it or not really?
I'm down for a little bit.
Let's hear her part and see if it's worthy.
Okay, here we go.
Jake from State Farm, not my one markdown. Save me.
What's up, Jake?
Everyone gets surprisingly great rates with State Farm. How can I ever repay you? When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, I don't think that's the real deal, but
How cool.
I like the song. It's really cute.
And this is Blue Ivy, huh? 8 years old.
Yeah, 8 years old. Seems a little. That's her with Beyonce.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course she's beautiful, just like her mama.
Yeah.
When does she sing? Does she sing right in the beginning or?
I don't know if it's in the beginning. I know it's the chorus. Like she sings like.
That's amazing that she's getting nominated for that, like at 80 years old.
Yeah, 8 years old.
Oh, you can hear her now.
And just like pearl, it's the best thing in the world. I never trade you for anybody else singing.
Was that her?
Like me, better than me.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Jay-Z's daughter and Beyonce's daughter. So Jay-Z and Beyonce, you know, they got a talented daughter.
Yeah. Yep. And she's already won like 3 awards already. She won a BET award and 2 Soul Train awards. So
that song?
She's Yeah, for that song.
That's cool.
That song was like on the soundtrack for The Lion King, the live one.
Oh, very cool.
Our friend Rick Niedermeyer over here says it was overrated. If you look at our
Oh,
chat.
yeah. There we go.
Rick.
Hello, Rick.
Oh,
overrated.
You
You know who's overrated, Rick? I don't talk about sports right now. It's entertainment, but
yeah, jeez. Rick, we miss you. I wonder. I think actually we could invite somebody in. I wonder. Let's see.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, let's see. But it's already. Rick, we need to come. We need to have you come in one day. I think he's at work actually.
Yeah, he probably is. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, what do you guys have going on for Christmas? What are you asking Santa for Christmas?
Nothing, just so that my family is healthy.
Oh, wait, what do you call Kathleen?
Huh?
Fredo, what do you call Kathleen?
Pandeli, that's my last name.
Yeah, but I thought it's just I don't know. I thought there was something behind it. Pandeli. That's her last name, but
I mean, that's her last name. That's what I told her.
And when we were talking about our whole like segment, he was like, "Oh, what do you want to go by?" I'm like, "Oh, well, people call me Pandeli because that's my last name." So he tries to keep calling me that so that he remembers.
Pandeli.
Austin, what are you asking Santa for?
Pokemon cards. Yeah, baby. Nothing but Pokemon cards. That's all I need.
Oh, how about you, Fredo?
Well, I mean, for Christmas, all I want is something to stay warm, man, because it's cold. I'm cold, so I feel like I'm even going to put my hoodie on. I'm used to having my hoodie on, but I'm just cold. That's all. All I want for Christmas is the sun.
To stay warm. Oh, I know, right?
You guys are gonna laugh. Last Christmas, all I was asking Santa for were my 2 front teeth, and I'm not joking because we were at a store and I opened up, Razzles, that gum pack. For my son, I was trying to open up the package and I chipped my front tooth. So literally, I have my front tooth that was like,
welcome to the Chip Tooth Club. Me too.
Fixed. I got two porcelain veneers, man.
I got one veneer on. Yeah, I got a veneer too.
Oh man.
So that Santa gave me my 2 front teeth literally last Christmas. So
love it.
I just hope they don't fly out because I heard veneers can fly out because then I'll have those little.
Oh yeah, I've already had mine replaced once.
Yeah, because they grind your teeth down. So I just have 2 little nubs, you guys, in my front teeth.
I got 1 nub. Yeah.
Look at Fredo's face. That's rad.
Oh my God. Take care of your teeth.
Yeah,
Fredo, make that face again.
Yeah, no. No, but it's just crazy because I had a little accident with my teeth when I was a little kid, so I'm like traumatized. I just hate losing your teeth. What was that?
The dentist? Are you traumatized by the dentist, you mean, or?
No, by the accident, kind of. It's something I kind of don't want to bring it up, but it just reminds me of like, because I lost all my teeth, everything on the top. When I was
my God.
I was like 5 years old and I lost everything. And I was like done. I was in the hospital for a bit. I was just, I was beat up because I fell down. Fell down in the playground. As a kid, like any other kid would in the playground. So yeah, so that's been tough. And it's since that incident till even today, I've been having to take, everything that I do in this broadcasting stuff. I have been to take, speech classes, voice classes, stuff like that. Because my mouth might open in and out. It's been always difficult for me. So it's been something that's been so yeah. So when you talk about chip tooth and this, I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I hate that part. I hate that.
Switch
I
subject.
didn't-
Change
I
the
didn't-
subject.
Yeah, it is not for a while.
Anyways, what's next?
What's next? I have to tell you, the IE Hope Collective is still asking for coats, gently used coats, gloves, scarves, blankets. We've already collected. You guys, I have tons in my backyard. I didn't get a chance to take pictures of it, but this is for an awesome cause, the IE Hope Collective for Inland Empire. So make sure if you have any coats, blankets, anything, and we could come pick them up. So reach out to us. You could email us at raghouserecords@gmail.com or leave a comment. I'll see it later. It's for a good cause. We'll be distributing them through the Inland Empire. So the IE, I can't talk. The IE Hope Collective. There you go. All right. What's that one rapper called, Fredo, that you talked about? Boogie with the hoodie. That's what you boogie with the hoodie.
Yeah, I'm boogie with the hoodie right now, but I'm not shooting any people. I'm not going to clubs.
Yeah, don't go to
That's
clubs.
one thing
Don't go clubbing.
But I'm staying indoors. All right, guys. I'm staying indoors. But yeah.
All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Rag House crew. We're going to be doing this live more often, hopefully. Hopefully, I can drag these peeps in. You guys have a wonderful Christmas and happy holidays. Any shout outs, you guys, before we go?
I have a shout out. Yeah, quick shout out to my friend Sam from Boston. He was watching the whole time. He was messaging me through it. So I thank him for staying up late and watching it. I know he's at work in the morning, so he's already in bed. But yeah, I want to give a big shout out to him real quick. Thank you, Sam.
Nice, Sam. Thank you so much for tuning in. Pandeli?
Nope.
Do you have any shout outs?
Shout outs. Thank you, everybody, for watching and supporting us.
How about Fredo? Fredo in the house.
Yeah, so I just want I got one shout out, and this goes to a guy who has to do with sports, but he is from the Inland Empire. He's from Chino Hills. Goes by the name of LaMelo Ball, who just made his NBA preseason debut and in the professional level. He's from Chino Hills, so shout out to my guy LaMelo Ball, making it a very impressive debut on Saturday and even today. So shout out to that man.
Yes.
All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for tuning in, and happy holidays. See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Go, it's 9:10. Let's do it.